Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys had a decent weekend. I'm going to briefly discuss, I would have to say, my number one favorite Pixar film and one of my favorite films, one of them of all time, Toy Story. I will be discussing the Toy Story trilogy and through my review, you guys will understand why, hopefully. And for those of you who have never watched it before, thank you. I am and always will be the Movie Nerd 85. If you like receiving this video or any other videos, please feel free to subscribe, please. This is what I sound like when I hardly get much sleep. But I wanted to go over this a couple of reasons. Number one, I have not done a review on Toy Story yet, any of the movies. And number two, I just went and took my son 2 days ago. They actually had the Toy Story 30th anniversary from the original film. And this is going to be a spoiler zone. And if you're the type that doesn't really like any language, I would change the video. Not all my videos are like this, but this one's going to have some potty words. So we'll start off with me taking my son to go see it. We're in the theater, and I said, how's it feel? And he said, what, Dad? I said, to see the original Buzz Lightyear on the big screen. And he goes, it feels great. He goes, how's it feel to you? I said, bittersweet. And he goes, bittersweet? Bittersweet how? I said, well, I love the movie. And I said, well, I saw it when it first came out. He said, so what's the bitter part? I said, you're turning 10. And I saw this shit 30 years ago when I was 10. Summer 1995. And I'm like, fuck a duck. Holy shit, am I getting old quick. And I can't stand that. We all gotta grow up and everything. I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, oh man. It's hard. I even called my relative and talked my sister about it. She's like, wow, has it been 30 years? I'm like, yep, 30 years. So let's dive real quick, just briefly. I will talk about the trilogy. So the first one, I love it. That shit came out and my balls were blown to the wall. I could not wait to go to Burger King or McDonald's and get the Happy Meal toy. I just seeing through their eyes and just being a toy, and just I like the soundtrack, good music, just the storyline, man. Just I love Tom Hanks as Woody. I loved Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear. Just you feel for the toys, you care for them. For those of you that like Pixar films, and there's some people that don't, and it's okay. I fucking love this movie. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love this movie. So, a new toy comes in and Woody's feeling a little, intimidated by it. It's a Space Ranger, not a toy. And, he wants Andy for himself. And, there's complications and one thing leads to another. And they end up being in the kids next door's house, Sid, who's a major dickhead. And just it's tense, and just the story writing, guys. I mean, yes, there is a lot of shit wrong with it. If you look up movie mistakes, yes, there is a lot of things wrong with it. One quick example: if Buzz Lightyear really thought he was a Space Ranger and not a toy, why the fuck did he freeze and hold still just like the other toys do every time a human comes by? Because he's not a toy. He's a Space Ranger. But Toy Story, I would not probably change anything about it. Absolutely love that film. Moving on to 2. I don't remember seeing 2 in theater. I guess I did, because my favorite line is when he's on the elevator fighting Emperor Zurg, and he's like, you killed my father. And he's like, no, Buzz Lightyear, I am your father. No! Of course, that was taken from another movie. Toy Story 2 is good. Really good. Doesn't come anywhere near to the first one, but it's good, you know? A little bit different story. Woody ends up falling in the hands of a collector that stole him from the garage sale. And you meet some other characters, and you know, it's interesting. It's good. Can't say a whole lot because I could probably count on both hands how many times I've seen Toy Story 2. Now, moving on to 3. Excuse me. See, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit, guys. I don't know why everyone loves 3 so much. 3 to me was sad as fuck. I saw that shit in theater, and like the two scenes I'll never forget that I was crying at was the incinerator scene with the toys holding hands and getting towards that melting shit, and the very end when Andy gives his toys away to a girl. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, if you're going to pass it on, why not to your fucking sister Molly? Why'd you have to give it to some fucking random chick? I don't know, that shit pisses me off. And again, it's like, if you love your toys so much, I don't know, could you own some of them as a collector or some shit? But I know, they wanted to show the thing about growing up. And then maybe that's part of the reason I didn't like it, was it shows the reality of growing up and shit. Also, to me, it was just sad. It was so sad to me that I completely refused to watch Toy Story 4. And when they make the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 other films, I may or may not see them. But briefly, guys, that's Toy Story 3. I can't even say much except to me, it's mostly just about a daycare center. It's about a daycare. I would have to say my favorite part in Toy Story 3 that I can remember that I thought was fucking hilarious is when Ken was trying on all these clothes and shit for Barbie. I thought that was pretty funny. Overall, though, Toy Story 1 to me is just a phenomenal movie. Toy Story 2 is really good. 3 is too sad, and I do not care to see 4. So, for those of you who have not seen any of the Toy Story franchise, I highly recommend at least the first one, especially if you have kids. It has been and always will be my favorite Pixar film ever. So, that's my brief summary, guys, on the Toy Story, can't say franchise, the Toy Story trilogy, because I'm not counting 4. And I guess until my next video, I will talk with you guys later. To infinity and beyond.